This is the drop. So, typical night in North Bay. I did a cool move on her where I put my head between her legs and picked her up. So her head was on my back, and I had her legs out like this. And then she was wrestling me, so she crossed her legs, and it kind of got a little tighter around my neck, and uncrossed her legs and let go. And then all of a sudden I just...
Because my hands, I was holding his belt with my hands, so my hands were stuck in his belt. So he dropped me, and there was no cushion or anything. My face just went flat into the ground.
The first thing that hit the ground to stop her was her forehead, right about here, maybe a little bit of her cheek. Her nose was all bloody. Her lip was bloody. It really looked like I did a number on her, but yeah, it was a good one. It was funny.
Oh, and then as soon as he dropped me, he was like, "You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful." So I knew it had to be bad. Snapped. So it kind of felt like my face. I don't know if you've ever felt your face smash into something, but it felt like it was all squished like this. And he was like, "You're so beautiful. I'm so sorry."
Yep.
I said, "Why would you drop me like that?"
And that was a non-hospital.
That was the night of intramural soccer championships.
We couldn't miss it, so we didn't go to the hospital.
So Curtis wanted to play in that, so I went and sat there with ice all over my face.
So we finally got out of the hospital. Curtis was just green. So green. I remember another time you were green. Remember when we went to Aunt Jeanette's for Christmas?
Oh, Curtis! Oh, Curtis! What are you doing?
What are you doing? We were on our way to Aunt Jeanette's house for Christmas. It was so fun. We were right lost. We got there an hour, 2 hours late. Curtis was sick. He was throwing up all over from... And he just...
Curtis! Stop it! Now I don't even look good for the movie! Mommy!
That's it. I'm not talking about it anymore. Stop throwing up on me! Okay, that feels good. Okay, that feels good. Okay, that feels good.
So, typical night around North Bay. Then we were like, stop it. Okay, so I was lifting her up like a wrestling move. She wrapped her legs around my head.
You picked me up.
I picked you up and I was like holding her on the side and her front door.
But my legs were right around your head.
Oh, I was like...
Yeah, and then you crossed them.
And I crossed them.
No, I crossed them.
You crossed them.
I crossed them.
And then I was like...
Chokehold.
It's
almost all cleaned up now.
It is almost all cleaned up. It's better the second time. So I kind of dropped her. All I heard was like this. I didn't really hear anything. It was just like plummeting.
Yeah.
And then she fell.
Because my hands were in your pants. So literally the first thing that hit the ground
was your head.
My head.
And I remember you were like, "Don't drop me."
I said that. I said it like 3 times. "Don't drop me, Curtis. Don't drop me."
But then when you put your hands in my pants, then I dropped you.
We didn't go to the hospital.
No, we didn't go to the hospital.
I was covered in blood. Curtis saw me again.
Oh no, don't talk about...
Yeah. Boom. Out like a light. And then he finally gets up, and it's the intramural soccer championships that night. And Curtis loves soccer. He's really good at it too. Super hot athlete, what? Super hot athlete, what? Super hot athlete, what? Anyways, super hot athlete wants to get in the intramural soccer championships.
We couldn't miss the soccer championship.
Pretty much the highlight of his career. Highest athletic achievement ever. Intramural soccer
championships. It's the pinnacle.
The pinnacle.
It's like the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there, and Curtis is playing, and I'm sitting there, and I just got an ice pack on the whole side of my face the whole time, and I'm sitting there. I got this ice pack on my face. I don't even know if you probably scored all the goals.
I got all the goals that night.
All 7?
We won.
Yeah, that's what you said.
We won the championships soccer.
The funniest thing, the next day my teacher says to me, "How's the car, Kristi?" I said, "What? How's the car?" You were in a car accident, right? I said, no, my boyfriend dropped me off.
I dropped you. Oh, you're so beautiful.
It was off my